Hi, I'm Melissa Yeazell. I am PGA owner of Tri-County Golf Ranch in Springdale, Ohio. I think the biggest thing is we get so stuck on hitting driver, and driver doesn't always put us into play. So I try to stress with my students that they need a club that they can hit almost in any condition. Maybe it's 100 yards, maybe it's 150 yards, and sometimes we might have to tee off with that golf club. So if we have a hole that's 300 yards and it's a par 4, and we know what we hit 100 yards, it's okay to hit that 3 times to get yourself onto the putting green, and then hopefully have 2 putts and get out of there with a bogey. But I think we try so hard to hit it far and long, and the golf ball is actually not in play, and we can't play golf if our golf ball is not in play. So that's one of my biggest suggestions to my students. Yeah, I think all of us, after we've played a little bit of golf, we have a gut reaction. We kind of know what's good for us. It's really difficult to put aside maybe what our parents want us to do, maybe sometimes what our instructor thinks is best for us to do, but really listen to what our first reaction is when we see our shot, when we look at our lie, and it tells us kind of what we need to do to get the golf ball advanced or on the green or whatever we need to do. And I think when we start to question our gut reaction, that's when we have a lot of issues. Absolutely. So obviously we have to find our yardage, but our lie is going to tell us a lot about what club we can hit. Oftentimes I see students grab clubs that aren't appropriate for the lie. Maybe we're in heavy rough. Maybe we are sitting down in a little bit of a hole and we're not making a great decision on what club we need to use. There's also wind. There's the conditions. Is it wet? Is it dry? Are we going uphill? Are we going downhill? What am I standing on? So there's so many things to take into consideration, not just yardage. If I miss the green, do I want to be a little short? Do I want to be long? Is left bad? Is right bad? All of those go into considering what kind of shot I want to hit and what club I need to use to hit that shot. So I think the worst thing we can do is grab a huge bucket of golf balls and just rapid fire shots on the driving range. So I suggest doing some balance drills, some tempo drills to get us warmed up. Maybe we hit a few wedges and then start aiming at different targets. So I will try to hit a 100-yard shot with my pitching wedge, and then I'll take a 7-iron and I'll try to hit a 100-yard shot. And I'll take my 5-iron and try to hit a 100-yard shot. And then I'll move around to different targets and I'll try to make the golf ball go left on purpose. I'll try to make it go right on purpose. Maybe hit it high, hit it low. Maybe I'm getting ready for a golf tournament and I'll actually try to play the holes in my head and create a virtual golf course on the driving range. So there's so many different ways to make your practice effective, but just standing there and hitting ball after ball to the same target or actually no target does us no good.